Now we will study about India's main classical dances. Classical dances are a distinctive means special part of Indian culture. Culture means lifestyle. These classical dances have been associated means related with religion. We will learn about the major classical dances of India. First of all, we will study about Kathak. The word Kathak is derived means obtained or got from Katha. The storytellers, embellished means beautify or decorate the story with their facial expressions and music. The saying Kathan kare so Kathak karave is very well known, especially in the 15th and 16th centuries. Kathak flourished means developed in North India due to spread of Bhakti movement. The subjects of Kathak includes means added the stories of Radha and Lord Krishna called Ras Leela. In the time of Mughal emperors, Kathak dance was performed in courts. Courts means palace, where it developed into a distinctive means special dance form. After 15th and 16th centuries, Kathak got divided into branches. These branches are called gharanas. These two branches includes Jaipur and Lucknow. In the 19th century, Nawab Wazid Ali Shah of Awadh revived means bring back the art of giving shelter to Kathak in his court. Court means palace. And after that, Kathak spread in Punjab, Haryana, Jammu Kashmir, Bihar and Madhya Pradesh. After independence, Kathak got a place in six classical dances. Today, Kathak has become an integral means essential part of Indian culture. Next is Kathakali. Kathakali is a dance form tradition of Kerala. Literally, it means theatrical story. Theatrical story means dramatic. Acting is the soul of this dance. In addition to acting, costumes and colors are also very important. Costumes of the characters are according to their characteristics, that is ethical. Ethical means morally. Majestic means awesome. And vindictive means revengeful. Characters don't speak but express themselves with the help of facial expressions. Next is Manipur. Manipuri dance is the identity means personality of Eastern Indian state Manipur. The people of Manipur perform this dance on every festival and occasion. This dance form is considered to be different from other dance forms in India because of slow movement. Manipuri dance is of two types, Lesya and Tandav. Next is Bharatnatyam. Nitya Shastra written by Bharat Muni is great book written on classical dances of India. Apart from this, Nandikeswar, the author of the book called Abhinav Darpan, has also discussed Bharatnatyam in detail as an important classical dance of India. Bharatnatyam dance developed in Tanjore, that is in Tamil Nadu. Next is Kuchipudi. India's leading classical dance, Kuchipudi, originated from Kuchipudi village in Andhra Pradesh. The Dana called Yakshagana of this village took the form of Kuchipudi dance in the 17th century. The founder of this was Vaishnav poet Siddhendra Yogi. This dance is associated means related with drama also. Next is Bihu. Bihu is a famous dance of Assam. This dance is performed by a group of men and women dressed in traditional costume to express happiness. Hand and foot movements, speed and group formation play an important role in this dance. Dhol pipe. It is an instrument made from buffalo's horns, and instruments like flute are used in this dance. Next we will study about painting, the tradition of miniature. Miniature means little or small painting. The tradition of painting is centuries old in India, a special part of which is the tradition of miniatures. Miniatures means little or small. Miniatures are small pictures. Miniatures were made with watercolor on cloth and paper. The oldest miniatures have been found drawn on palm leaves and wood. Many such miniatures are found in Jain texts. Jain text means Jain's book of Rajasthan and Gujarat. It developed a lot during the Mughal period because the Mughal emperors Akbar, Jahangir and Shah encouraged means inspired skilled painters and established art galleries. In the text means book like the Mahabharata, the Panchatantra as well as Akbarnama. The painters have painted beautiful miniatures, scenes of palace, war, hunting and social life remained the subjects of miniature paintings. Such paintings were given to one another as gifts, and only the king and those who were close to him were allowed to see them. Miniature paintings found in manuscripts means documents, have been preserved in Santinath Library, that is in Bhandara in Khambat, and Hemchandra Acharya Jain Gyan Bhandar in Patan. These paintings reflect the sects and social life of Gujarat. Now, painting styles, that is art form based on extension of gharana and patrons. After the decline means death of the Mughal Empire, regional kings gave shelter to painting, among which Rajasthan and southern states were the main ones. These rulers got the scenes of their courts, that is kingdom, painted. The states like Mewad, Jodhpur, Bundi, Kota and Kishangarh got the paintings of Indian mythological. Mythological means fairy tale stories. Epics means long story. And images means pictures of gods and goddesses painted. After 17th century, miniature art also developed in Himachal Pradesh, which is called Bashohali style. Such special pictures are found in Bhanudatta's book Ras Manjari. Due to the invention means attack of Nadir Shah, and the conquest means defeat of Delhi, Mughal artists migrated. Migrated means moved to hilly areas. As a result, the Kangada style of paintings developed. This painting is also called Pahari painting. By the middle of the 18th century, artists developed a new style inspired by the traditions of the Vaishnava sect, means religion, using soft colors along with blue and green, and poetic depiction means pictures of subjects, was the specialty of Kangda style painting. Next, the heroic saga of the Rajputs. The British rulers acknowledged today's Rajasthan as Rajputana. The Rajputs created a distinctive means typical or unique culture in Rajasthan. The cultural traditions of the Rajputs were associated to their ideas and heroism. The heroic tales means story of the Rajputs were narrated. Narrated means told by charans and barots through poetry and songs. In these stories, in addition to the heroism of the Rajputs, loyalty means honesty, friendship, love, wrath means anger, etc. were depicted. Depicted means described. Rajputs sacrificed their lives for women, cows, and religion. Rajput women were equally heroic. They followed the footsteps of their valiant means brave husband in both life and death. The mention of Srati Pratha is also seen. Next is Peer. According to Sufism, religion means love for God and service to humanity. From time to time, the Sufis were divided into different orders. There were peers, means guides for each other. The disciples means follower of peer, were known as Khwaja or Sheikh. The disciples of peer were known as Murids. Leading Sufi saints associated with the Indian peer traditions include the famous Sufi saint Moinuddin Chishti of Ajmer. He started the Chishti sect in India. He became famous as Khwaja and Aulia. In Gujarat, Ahmad Khatu Ganjbaks was a great peer. Next is Palia. A monument of pillar erected. Erected means built in memory. Memory means remembrance of the heroic martyrs. Martyrs means sufferer who stood firm against the enemies and died in battle is called Palia. Palia was also made for the woman who performed Zohar or Sati. Such as Palia is called Sati's Palia. Next is temples. Temple architecture. Architecture means constructions. Dates back to the Gupta age. The Gupta period is also called the period of structural temples. There are three main types of temple architecture. This includes Nagar, Dravid and Vishara styles. First of all, we will study about Nagar style, the temple architecture style that developed from the northern part of India, that is from Himalayas to the Vidyan after 5th century, is known as Nagar style. These temples are usually built in the Panchayatan style with oval pinnacle. Pinnacle means height or top peak. Temples of this style includes Jagannath Temple, which is in Puri, Konak Temple, which is in Odisha, and Sun Temple, which is in Modhera, Gujarat, as well as Mahadev Temple of Khajuraho, which is in Madhya Pradesh. Next is Dravid style. The style of architecture which developed in South India is known as Dravidian style. This includes regions like Tamil Nadu, southern Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, and southern Karnataka. These temples are found from Krishna Basin to Kanyakumari. These temples includes Brideswar temple, which is in Rajrajeswar temple, Tanjore. Next is Meenakshi temple, which is in Madurai, Chariot temple of Mahabalipuram, which is in Tamil Nadu. Next is Veshara style. Veshara style of temple architecture developed from Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Vindhya mountain range to Krishna river. The Veshara style is a mix of Nagar and Dravid style. This style is also known as Karnataka style. Temples of this style includes Hosaleswar temple, which is in Halibindu, Karnataka, and Chennai, Kesav temple, Bilur, which is in Karnataka. With this, we have completed with the lesson Formation of Regional Culture. Hope you all have understood. Thank you.